Ringing up Christopher Browell.
This is the Vodafone voicemail service for 07769247196. Please leave a message after the tone. When you finish recording, please hang up or press the hash key for more options.
Yes, hello, Mr. Browell. It's Mr. Hussein here, once again, leaving yourself another daily message like a broken record. As you know, I've been leaving you consistently and persistent messages every single day since the end of August of 2023, and today is the 15th of September 2024. It's my brother's birthday today, and I've been asking you or leaving you messages regarding this issue for the last 2 weeks or since the end of August 2024. That is my brother's birthday coming up. It's also Eid al Milad today, and that I want to be able to speak to my brother on the telephone if I can't see him. I'm leaving you daily messages and also sending you daily emails to engage with me. And what you've done is simply nothing. You've simply just ignored me. You're now on holiday until the 19th of September. And yet today I've tried to ring up my brother. I've tried to call, and I've been degraded and humiliated by refusing to be able to speak to him. I was on the call for an hour, made over 32 calls to the care home, who are simply refusing to speak to me or allow me to speak to my brother. This is, as you can appreciate, very, very psychologically torturous and degrading and humiliating that you're refusing to engage with me or speak with me. I've told you it's my brother's birthday. It's not in his best interest to be forcibly detained in a private prison or a Sunningdale care home, masquerading as acting in his best interest. Everybody, all the professions are colluding and conspiring in order to torture and murder my brother Talib, just like you murdered my brother Nazim, and as you have just recently murdered my mother in January 2022, all colluding and conspiring that we, the professionals, believe that this is in the best interest, when the reality is that your best interest is quite clearly financially motivated, and that's the bottom line, isn't it? This is hence one of the reasons that you are refusing and detaining my brother unlawfully and looking to deny me access to him, because you know you've been financially plundering and profiteering from us, and it's all to do with money. Now, obviously, I've been leaving you daily messages every single day, and I'll continue to leave you daily messages until you get around to murdering him, because you are. It's inevitable that you're going to kill him off, because that's all you can do: torture and murder people. That's exactly what you've done in the past. You're on a pattern of behavior that cannot change. No laws out there. No, nobody can make any laws that can prevent you from doing what you're doing, because there are good laws that do exist that prevent you from doing what you're doing, particularly the Fraud Act 2006. You're not meant to be committing fraud. But what you do is you are so malevolent that you twist and turn that on the people that are report you for the fraud. So anybody who whistleblows, like myself, who's whistleblowing on your failures and fraud, you turn tables upon them, because what you can do is you can buy off the judges. The judges are all in your pocket, so you can overturn any kind of legal document, like such as power of attorneys. My brother and my mother have given me power of attorney with having capacity. You've then instructed, you bought off the public guardian, Nick Goodwin, and had everything overturned. So this is what you can do. Whatever we do, whenever it's just a piece of paper, isn't it? And you can just get another piece of paper by buying off the judges to override that piece of paper. It's all just a paper exercise, a fraud and a deception. While in the reality is that in the background you're affecting human lives and torturing and murdering people. Now, I've been going on about this, as you know, for decades now. That you, the local authority, have been abusing people, particularly my loved ones, my brothers that have mental health problems, and it's all been disregarded. But once again, the public inquiries and the public attention is changing. So a public inquiry has now been launched regarding the 2000 unexplained deaths of mental health patients in Essex, and I would shudder to think what is exactly what such an inquiry if would conclude if it was done in Bradford, because no doubt you've been killing and murdering mental health patients such as my brothers for many decades, and you've been doing it on an industrial scale. You've also been killing the elderly in care home institutions, no different to Sunningdale and Chaika Care Group, Staveley Berkeley's nursing home in Shipley, which I've also had a lengthy experience with, as you had detained my brother Nazim in that place and killed him off. So, but it's not just care institutions. It's also general practice, isn't it? It's also GPs. general practitioners, all the GPs in the district. In fact, I would argue all the GPs that are registered with the General Medical Council, because are open to being manipulated and coerced under your control, coercive control. Because the General Medical Council I've had dealings with is also equally subservient and acquiesces to your dictates as a local authority. So you've got this system well sewn up. There is no institution that you have not set a fifth column into and perverted into to achieve your objectives, to help cover up your failures. I mean, these little snippets that are coming out: 300 mass grave of 300 in Oldham, 2,000 people killed in Essex County in mental health. These are only just a tip of the iceberg, really, isn't it? Is that you know and I know that these numbers are pale in comparison to the true reality of what you've been doing. You've been doing this on an industrial scale. You've been torturing and killing people off when they serve no purpose. And whilst you and all the people in the council are in the labour force and working to secure your own best interest and getting golden handshakes and so platinum
You
pensions.
have 15 seconds recording time remaining.
Okay, Mr. Brown, I'm not just going to go off on this. It was my brother's birthday today. You didn't let me see him because of your cruel, malicious intentions. There will be consequences to this. Obviously, that's not illegal. That's not. I'm not threatening you. I'm just saying there'll be legal consequences or public humiliation for you to act and behave in this manner. I urge you to engage with me.
Sorry, your recording time has expired. To leave your message, press 1. To review, message sent. Thank you for calling. Goodbye.
Okay, so I left a message with Mr. Browell, the council social worker. They're not going to do anything. They don't care. They've got my brother. They're going to kill him off. And there's nothing I can do about it because society is not willing to entertain such a notion. And they continue to lie and deceive and manipulate and control and dominate. Ridiculous.